Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to the midday news on Global Television. We're coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I'm Queen Agaba. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365. The federal government says there is no ongoing back in delivering new basic and senior secondary schools to Nigerians through its reviewed curriculum aimed at addressing the current learning crisis in the country. Minister of Education, Professor Tahi Mamman, who stated this at the Nigerian Educational Research and Development Council Stakeholders Dialogue and High-Level Policy Committee meeting for the review of basic education curriculum in Abuja, said government's commitment is total, non-negotiable, and on the right course. Represented by Minister of State for Education, Dr. Tanko Sununu, Professor Mamman said Nigeria is one of the countries significantly affected by learning, noting that reports have shown that out of 5 children in the world, 1 of them is out of school and 1 out of 5 is a Nigerian. The Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodimma, has reiterated the federal government's commitment in stabilizing Nigeria's economy. The governor, who was represented by his chief of staff, Nnamdi Anyaihi, disclosed this in Owerri, the Imo State capital, during the flag-off of the Imo Got Talent and Youth Palliative Distribution Program organized by the Imo State government. He says the economic policies of the president are aimed at making Nigeria a prosperous nation with the youth having a positive impact. Kike Lomo-Okere has details.
Youth groups from the 27 local government area of Imo State under the umbrella of the National Council of Nigeria and students' union across the state gathered at Ndubisi Kanu Square in Owerri, the Imo State capital, for the flag-off of Imo Talent Hunt and Youth Palliative Distribution. The representative of the governor, his chief of staff, Nnamdi Anyaihi, applauded Imo youth for their composure and peaceful conduct during the nationwide protest. He further stressed government's commitment to changing the fortune of youth in the state with its numerous youth initiatives.
Thank you for shunning to embark on the nationwide protest in destruction of our fatherland. There are budding talents in Imo State. Those talents need to be harnessed, need to be discovered, need to be groomed.
Minister of State for Youth Development, Ayodele Olawande, commends the youth in Imo State for towing the path of peace rather than resorting in violence protests. He advised them not to allow themselves to be used as tools to destabilize Nigeria by aggrieved politicians.
Don't let the people, don't allow those political gladiators that they believe that the initiative, the ideas of the president is not useful to them because the president is taking things to the grassroots. And that is why you see the local government autonomy, that is why you see the credit scheme, that is why you see the NIF, YPF, and that is why you see a lot of schemes, a lot of programs that has been dedicated for the young people of this country.
The Commissioner of Youth and Talent Hunt, Emeka Mandela, and the Deputy Speaker of Imo State House of Assembly and House Committee Chairman on Youth, Amarachi Nwanyahu, emphasized on the essence of the gathering and the state government's commitment in developing the youth of the state.
His Excellency did not just allow us to flag off the Imo Got Talent today, but in show of love, to express his gratitude to the peaceful youth of Imo State, to express his love for the well-conducted youth of Imo State, especially the youth leadership and student leadership of this state.
There is a connectivity between the government of Imo State and the youth of Imo State. Imo State youth and Imo State government are working together for the prosperity of the citizens of Imo State.
The high point of the event was the distribution of over 1,000 bags of rice, packs of noodles, and cash gifts to the Imo State youths. Kike Lomo-Okere, Global Television News.
6 senior special assistants to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on community engagement have been designated to directly engage with the citizenry as part of efforts to effectively communicate the programs and policy initiatives of the federal government. Head of Media, Presidential Community Engagement Office, Seun Ajayi, said the development followed the president's recent national broadcast and the subsequent claim for the administration to engage with the members of the public through its appointees on policies, projects, and programs. Ajayi also stated that the office has introduced Citizens Assembly, a nationwide program designed to ensure that the voices of the people are heard and considered in national decision-making processes. Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State has said that the recent hunger protest in the north is a wake-up call for the governors in the region. He said that the majority of protesters in Nasarawa were Almajiris who did not even know the meaning of the protest, noting that the governors must address the issue of out-of-school children to be able to get it right. A heavy downpour-induced flood has caused off a significant part of Kano-Meduguri Expressway at Malori Guskuri, a community in Katagum local government area of Bauchi State. The development rendered the road impassable, forcing motorists to use alternative routes to their destinations. Speaking at the scene, Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed emphasized the importance of the road, which serves as a critical link between the northwest and northeast parts of Nigeria. He appealed to the federal government to urgently intervene and repair the damaged parts of the highway to ease transportation of goods and services for the overall benefit of the citizens. The national chairman of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, Ralph Nwosu, has urged President Bola Tinubu to listen to protesting Nigerians and immediately address the economic hardship being experienced in the country. Nwosu said the economic policies of Tinubu-led the federal government were suffocating Nigerians, calling on him to be proactive in his approach to tackle the challenge. He said if the money the federal government spent on trying to stop the protest in palliatives were channeled properly, it would have gone a long way in addressing hunger in the country. The Nigerian Army says its troops have successfully dismantled a gun-running syndicate that has been supplying arms and ammunition to terrorist groups operating in the northwest. The Army, in a post on its official X handle, said the troops also apprehended a notorious kidnapping syndicate and recovered a substantial cake of arms and ammunition from the suspects. It said the troops, working in coordination with other security agencies, seized the notorious gun runner Malam Yao Ibrahim. The post said the suspect was nabbed at Babinga Kaduru village of Samanika Lere local government area of Kaduna State. You're watching the Midday News, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on DSTV channel 365 and Star Time channel 276. Kindly follow us on our social media platforms using @GlobalTVNG and other handles now showing on your screen. When Midday News returns, Governor Seyi Makinde says states did not receive 570 billion naira from federal government. Do stay with us. We'll bring you this and other stories shortly. Many thanks for staying with us. If you've just joined us, this is Global Television bringing you live broadcast of the Midday News. In business, Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State says the state did not receive 570 billion naira from the federal government. While addressing Nigerians in a broadcast during the End Bad Governance nationwide protest against hunger and hardship, President Bola Tinubu had said his administration had disbursed 570 billion naira to the 36 states. However, Governor Makinde, in a newsletter personally signed by him and shared on his X handle, noted that the state was not aware of such a grant. Minister of Works David Umahi says the federal government will pay Julius Berger Construction Company 20 billion naira monthly to complete the 82-kilometer section it is handling on the Abuja-Kano highway for the next 14 months. The minister, during a meeting with the company to review all road contracts it is undertaking, lamented the shortage of funds to complete all major roads it inherited. In a statement by his media, Orji Uchenna, the minister stated that the roads included Abuja, Kaduna, Zaria, Kano, Phase 2 of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, 2nd Niger Bridge, 3rd Mainland Bridge, Ido Bridge, and Kata Bridge. On the foreign scene, former president of the Confederation of African Football, CAF, Issa Hayatou, has passed away at age 77. Reports say the football administrator, who was a key figure in African football for decades, died in Paris. His death comes just a day before his 78th birthday, having been born on August 9, 1946 in Garo, Cameroon. Hayatou served as CAF's president for an unprecedented 29 years between 1988 and 2017 and was instrumental in getting Africa's slot at the FIFA World Cup increased from 2 to 5. The Sudanese government has accused the international community of watching while the rapid support forces continue causing havoc on the civilian population in the country. Sudan's Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, Dr. Gabriel Ibrahim Mohammed, disclosed this while speaking with newsmen in Abuja. Sudan's brutal war began in April 2023, which pits the Sudanese armed forces against the Rapid Support Forces, a paramilitary group. Over 10 million people are currently displaced in Sudan, most in areas facing looming famine and worsening humanitarian conditions as fighting spreads. In sports, Rafiatou Lawal in Paris could only muster 5th place position in the women's 59-kilogram event of the weightlifting competition at the 2024 Olympic Games. Lawal lifted an average of 100 in the snatch and 130 in the clean and jerk for a total of 230. Her performance placed her well away from any medal positioning, with China's Luo Shifang winning the event's gold medal. Luo, who set a new Olympic record with her performance, had a snatch result of 107 and clean and jerk of 134 for a total of 241. Star Times, channel 276. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms using @GlobalTVNG and other handles now showing on your screen. I'm Queen Agaba. Thank you for watching and see you again.